up, guys? I'm back and I am still at my old place, but I'm about to move today, so it's a bit of a mess. I'm literally eating my breakfast out of a receptacle thing, and I've got coffee in a paper cup and I've got my water, so I'm gonna have that now quickly before the guys come and take all my stuff. I'm gonna show you how it looks right now because I'm not even done packing. I've still got, like the odds and ends to pack up, but other than that, we're almost there. So I didn't go to gym today. It's also my brother's birthday, or it was his birthday yesterday, so we're going for lunch later. But I will get some footage of that. And so because I'm taking my rest day today, which is Thursday, that means Friday I have to catch up. Saturday. It's been like this. My brain has been just smushed the entire week. But yeah, no work today for me, so yay. Just hanging on to stuff while they grab things. Okay, found a spot that doesn't echo. If you can see where I'm sitting right now, you'd like laugh. I'm in between boxes behind my bed. There's a suitcase here. I don't know. So I moved in yesterday and I'm just running up and down. I had to take my car for a service as well today and had to help my mom out. She's looking for fabric to like reupholster her couches. So it's been a crazy day. It's 1 o'clock. It's 10 to 1 in the afternoon and I have to go to the gym. I normally do not train in the middle of the day, but I have 2 hours to myself basically. So it's either I unpack or I go to the gym. So I don't want to go to the gym tonight because I feel like I'm going to be just dead tired and I won't be able to go. So I'm going to head to the gym, do a leg day, do some cardio. I just ate my second meal of the day, which is already pretty late, but it was chicken breast and sweet potato fries. So I haven't cooked all week. I actually ordered chicken. So I ordered grilled chicken breasts. So I ordered a lot of them and they were already cooked and I can just make a side salad with them, make sweet potato fries with them, you know. So I didn't prep my meals for this week. I just ordered grilled chicken breasts. If you're in South Africa, it's from Doppio Zero. They are the best because they make grilled chicken breast and they don't put anything fancy on it. It's literally just like salt and pepper and they grill it for you. So that is amazing while you're on prep. I'm guessing you could also probably try Nando's. They also have grilled chicken breasts and you can ask for no sauce. And Muchachos also has grilled chicken breasts, but theirs can be a bit oily. Where else? So I've tried a lot of places that have grilled chicken breast because I'm always just busy, but I try to meal prep every Sunday, but I meal prep Sundays and then Wednesdays so that the food doesn't go bad, but sometimes Wednesday doesn't happen. And then I'll be at work or somewhere and I'll have to order my food. So I know kind of the places that sell, you know, good enough grilled chicken breasts. There's also ribs and burgers. So yeah, anyone who's in South Africa or if you guys have these restaurants wherever you're watching from, those are my recommendations for grilled chicken breast. That's literally all I eat. But anyways, I can also have egg whites and steak. So if all else fails, egg whites, steak is like a last resort type of meal for me because I don't do that well with red meat. So sorry, what this video is about. I'm going to give you guys tips on how to stay on track while going out on lunch or dinner or breakfast, whatever the case is. I went for lunch yesterday for my brother's birthday, and if it was me last year being asked to go for lunch or dinner, I was gonna say no. I was gonna be like, count me out, guys, sorry. Or I wouldn't even eat. If I go there, I would eat before, like in the car, make sure I'm full and then go. But honestly, prep doesn't have to stop you from seeing your family and seeing your friends. It really doesn't have to. Yes, it's a lot of mental power that you need to have, But without further ado, here are my 3 tips for people on prep that want to stay on track and have been invited to go out for a meal or whatever, right? So tip number 1. So for me, tip number 1 would always be, make sure you know where you're going, right? There's 100,000 billion restaurants out there and you cannot always be going to the prep friendly one, right? And it's not always your choice. So obviously if they are inviting you to go to a fast food joint like McDonald's, Steers, KFC, say no. That's not my first tip, but I would just be like, what are we doing there?
Why are you the way that you are?
Anyways, so this is not for any fast food restaurants, but make sure you know where you're going. Ask which restaurant are we going to, guys. Cool, because there is normally always a menu that you can view online way before the time. So I always browse the menu before I'm going, so I always know what I can order. So normally the menu's online, you can browse it every day, you can check, you can ask your coach if you're allowed to have this, if you're allowed to have that, whatever the case is. So always make sure you know where you are going to eat. Tip number 2. Number 2 for me would definitely be know your meals. Like, okay, it sounds very simple, but know your meals, because once you open a menu and you're like, wow, there is so much to choose from, and some things just look amazing, and some things look like you could have them on prep, really. So know your meals. So for me, when I open the menu the first time, I'm going to look for chicken, grilled chicken breasts. If they don't have that, then my next option would be like a fish. If they don't have that, then it would be steak. So I know that those are the 3 things I'm looking for. With my sides, I always look, do they have salad? Most places have salad. Cool. So I can have chicken and salad. If the salad doesn't look too great or whatever the case is, or they have other stuff, then I'll be like, okay, my side can also be rice. They have rice, cool. They have potato wedges, cool. So always like tick off what they have. That is part of your meal plan. Because if you go somewhere and you're like, okay, cool guys, I need to have chicken and rice, and you don't check before on the menu that that's what they have, you get there and they're like, we don't have chicken breasts. We have chicken thighs, or we have drummies, or we have like other weird stuff that seems like a lot of effort and, tracking that. So always make sure you know your meals, and when you look at the menu, look at
meals first. It always helps me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, tip number 3 is a follow-up of tip number 2, which is how to know your portion. Because obviously when you're eating out, the portion of rice isn't always the portion of rice that you are supposed to be eating. So if you have been prepping your meals yourself and have been measuring and weighing all your food, you should know how much 100 grams of rice looks like, or 100 grams of chicken, or whatever the case is. But if you don't, I would suggest checking before you go out, meaning take a spoon, like a normal eating spoon, and check how many of those scoops is 100 grams, or how many ever grams you are eating. That is the greatest tip ever. So for me now, I basically can tell how much anything is on a plate. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is the same as tip number 1 and 2, except know your drinks. So know what you're going to order, food-wise and now also drink-wise. Because why? Sometimes there's a lot of pressure when everyone already has ordered their cocktails and their gin and juice and their cognac, whiskey, whatever, and the waiter gets to you and you're like, ma'am, what do you want? And now you're like, shit, sorry, the language. Now you're like, oh damn, I don't know. And sometimes peer pressure will kick in and you just order a gin and tonic thinking the tonic will be sugar-free. So have a list of drinks that you can eat.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Me, first one will always be, if all else fails, water. Okay, always order water. In fact, I always order water, whether I'm ordering only water or water with something else. I don't know. I always say, can I have still water? Now, if it's a lunch, I would normally order an almond milk cappuccino because, you know, your girl needs caffeine for the day. And then my glass of water. And if not that, if I'm really feeling like having something sweeter or whatever, Coke Zero, sugar-free iced tea. A lot of places sell that now. And there's also tea. So depending on if you're feeling hot and cold, you know, decide which way you want to go. But for me, if all else fails, water. You know, if you have found some sugar-free drink that you really like, look, for me, I only know Coke Zero, and I don't even have it that often because I actually stopped drinking cold drink years ago, like 5 years ago. No, I'm lying, maybe three years ago, because it actually really messed up my teeth. Well, not messed them up, but just it's so bad for you. Like, it has so much sugar. I used to only drink cold drink every single day. All I drank was cold drink. I didn't like water. I was like, water, what? No, cold drink was everything for me. But I just had to stop, especially, and also with like sweets and all that stuff. I just stopped indulging way before bodybuilding, way before prep, because the sugar is not good for my teeth, and I don't want to be walking around without teeth. Well, hello and good morning. It's me again. So, sorry, still an echo. I'm just gonna put music over this part. But it is morning and it is Sunday and I don't feel like eating oats or cream of rice. So I'm gonna make for you guys, for me, flapjacks. And that is it, flapjacks. So these are my flapjacks. I'm gonna add some maple flavored syrup. So this is like the sugar-free range. It's from Dischem. So it's not real syrup. So don't expect real syrup. And then I've got some cinnamon. Cinnamon is always good. And that is about it for my breakfast. I've got my cup of coffee here. And yeah, so I made 6 flapjacks. And if you saw that I forgot to put baking powder in the first 3, it did not matter because they still turned out pretty great. So even if you are half-assing things, just do it because it will still turn out great. And that is it for me. So thank you very much for watching, and let me know if you have any other tips on going out for lunch. What do you do? Let me know what is your go-to breakfast when you have some time. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. I know I promised you guys a bikini fitting, but it has been moved, so sorry. But you will see it, and I will definitely take you guys with me. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.